Hey guys, Rachel Cruze here, and I've got a really exciting announcement for you about Smart Money Happy Hour. So sadly, George could not be here to share the good news, but we just couldn't wait any longer. So we heard you guys were asking for a video version of Smart Money Happy Hour. And when is it gonna be available? When are you guys gonna do that? Well, guess what? Starting in early 2023, you will be able to watch every episode on video, and we cannot wait. But in the meantime, we thought it'd be fun to release the Smart Money Happy Hour episode that we recorded live at our Ramsey Smart Conference event. All right, so here is our first ever video recording of Smart Money Happy Hour. Check out the fun, stay tuned for more, and if you're interested in checking out our Smart Conference event, make sure to go to ramseysolutions.com/events to get all the information there. Or you can find the details and link in the show notes. Hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, we should sit more often. Goodness,
George.
This is nice.
Hey guys.
How's it going out there? I'll take it. Y'all get some koozies at the break? We just had them for the first time. Smart Money Happy Hour koozies.
I know, it's so great. Okay, so how this is gonna go, we're gonna just kind of count it down and we're gonna just do a full recording. You get to eavesdrop into the conversation, but also you're gonna be a part of it. So if there's something you love, give a clap. If it's funny or kind of funny, laugh.
If you hate it, just boo Rachel specifically. It's fine too.
But yeah, we're gonna do our first ever live recording of Smart Money Happy Hour.
Let's do it. You guys ready? Wow.
Ready?
Oh, we have to cheers. That's really far away.
I'm gonna count. Yeah, can you reach it? Because we always do a clink in the.
Cheers.
Wait, can you? Oh,
That's a sad clink.
It's a little clink.
All right.
They can fix it in post.
We'll do it in post, guys. This is the Hollywood magic you get to experience live.
That's right. Okay, here we go. I'll count us down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, I'm Rachel Cruze.
I'm George Kamel.
And this is
Smart Money Happy Hour.
Clink.
This is the show where two friends who happen to be money experts talk about all the things you wish you were talking about with your friends, current events, entertainment, pop culture, and how it all ties to your money.
That's right. And this is a very specific, special episode because we're actually doing it live in Dallas, Texas with 6,000 of our friends.
Prove it. Make some noise.
Yeah.
And this episode is all about your mistakes. We've never made any, but I know y'all have made a ton. No, we have all made a ton of money mistakes, and that's what this episode is about.
That's right. In every episode, we have a drink in hand, a cocktail or a mocktail. So we went mocktail today. So George, tell
It's a little early,
the
guys,
audience.
you know?
Tell the audience
So
what we're
this
drinking.
is a Texas favorite, the Paloma Mocktail. Very delicious.
Yeah.
Little grapefruit soda, a little lime.
Mm-hmm.
Great drink.
It's good. It's refreshing.
Yeah, so we're
I
going to
like
get into some facts, research, stats, our own money mistakes, and play an interactive game that you can play if you're listening at home.
That's right. So let's get to the game.
Let's get to the good stuff. Okay.
So the game is, have you made these common money mistakes? So tell everyone in the audience and at home how to play.
This is how it works. It's real simple. You're going to put your fingers up in the air, and if you have made the money mistake, you have to put a finger down. And the goal is to have as many fingers left at the end of this as possible, okay?
We'll see. And if you're driving and listening to this podcast...
Use your knees.
No.
Oh, I thought that's where you were going with this.
I was going to say, stay 10 and 2. Stay 10 and 2.
Okay, what a fuddy-duddy. Live a little, Rachel. Says the one who's probably texting and driving every day.
No, I voice text in the Bluetooth, George.
All right, I'm getting my fingers up here.
In the Bluetooth. Okay, I'll start us off. Have you ever fallen for a money scam?
Oh, already down for the count.
I
You
know.
too?
I did.
Okay, both of us have a finger down.
What was
happened?
your scam?
I once shipped a pair of shoes that I sold on Craigslist to Nigeria for a guy's cousin, and I thought he paid me. It was a fake email from PayPal.
No.
And I lost the money.
George.
I know. It was
How
a pair
much?
of Air Force Ones. It was like $50 to ship, in case you're wondering. If you ever need to ship a pair of shoes to Nigeria,
Oh, man.
don't do it.
Don't do that.
How about
do
you,
that.
Rachel?
Mine was last year, and I had a pride, because if it was last year, I'd have all 10 fingers up. Can't right now. So about, I guess it was probably 6, 7 months ago, a knock at the front door, went to the front door, answered, and this guy gave me this beautiful speech about how he's doing this farming with inner city kids and for school. My heart was moved. I thought the Holy Spirit said, like, you should give. So I gave a few $100.
Wow.
Then we get a group me text to the neighborhood, and they're like, hey, if a guy's knocked on your door, it's a scam. Don't give him money.
Oh, boy.
But we went to the bank, like Winston called the bank and canceled the check.
Oh.
So what is that?
I still think you fell for it.
Okay, all right.
Winston saved the day, but you fell for it.
I know. My husband, remember?
So the key with scams, never give personal info. Always triple check to make sure that who you think you're talking to is who's actually talking to you, and be very aware.
And sadly, when it comes to scams, the elderly, they get targeted the most, honestly. So just be aware. People are after your money. And again, gullible like me and like George.
All right, we got a finger down there. Next up, have you hidden a purchase from your spouse?
Oh. I'm like...
Uh-oh, a lot of spouses are figuring out for the first time. Oh, no, I didn't think this through. This is bad.
I mean,
we gave them an opportunity to have some conflict.
I know. I'll be honest on my end. I think Winston, we've been doing this stuff. He knows I spend money a lot, so I'm sure there was a time. I can't think of a specific one, so I'm going to leave it up.
I don't
Not
think
that I'm
there's
perfect,
been an intentionally hidden one. I forgot to mention, one of those.
Yes, okay.
All right,
I'm next. Have you overdrafted on your checking account?
Oh, yeah.
I have. When I was 15, so here's a story. When I was 15 years old, I bounced 3 checks at Hollister.
Who's writing checks at Hollister? Were you 78 years old in a 15-year-old's body?
Yeah, and Dad made me go down to the bank and personally apologize to the branch manager for lying to him.
I wish there was footage of that.
Because I told him I had money in his bank to spend, and I didn't, and that's a lie. So.
Dang.
I've gone through therapy for that one, but it's fine.
Like recently?
No, I'm kidding. How about you?
100%. Yeah, but it was more just I wasn't budgeting well at the time and didn't do the math. I was like, I forgot that thing was coming out. Yeah. That was a bigger thing, and yeah.
Overdraft and the fees, it just kills you.
It makes me so... I go to the bank, and I'm like, I'm dropping this account right now unless you refund this overdraft fee. I know it was my fault, and I'm an idiot, but I'm still upset. I'm like, all right, one-time courtesy, we'll do it for you.
Such a millennial.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I'd like to speak to the manager.
Okay.
Thank you. Fight it, guys.
Some support.
So make sure you have money in your bank account. Be budgeting really well. There's the teaching there.
There it is. Okay. Number 4, got charged for a subscription or membership that you meant to cancel.
This is starting to feel like a personal attack, Rachel. Oh.
This is so true.
This one really grinds my gears because, again, it's my fault, but I'm angry at the company.
I know.
Every time.
My worst is I decided to start working out again in life. So I bought a workout app, and they got me because they said if you did a year-long subscription, it's like $25 cheaper than month to month. And I was like, well, of course Rachel's going to work out all year. Bought it, never opened it.
Ooh.
And then, the worst part? It renewed.
Oh.
And I was like, no. But Apple, I went back, and they let me...
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. They gave me my money back.
Bestowed favor.
It did hurt.
My Apple TV just renewed, and I meant to cancel the subscription.
I know.
And there's not even Ted Lasso season 3 yet. What are we doing here? Why do we do that? I've done Peloton, Whoop, anything involving fitness. I pay for it and never use it.
Me too, George.
It just makes me feel good.
Cheers.
That's why y'all have gym memberships. Don't lie. Thank you for the honesty there. Okay, next up. Missed a return window and lost on money, or you have clothes in the closet that still have tags on them. If that's not you, you haven't lived. Live a little.
You haven't lived life.
This is my life story.
I know.
When you buy stuff on Amazon, do you always check for the free returns underneath it? Y'all do that?
Oh, yeah.
Represent.
So good. Okay, number 6. Lost money sports betting. Can we just leave it there?
Nope.
Because I don't have to put a finger down.
Nope. Say it, Rachel.
In parentheses in the notes, it says, or gambling.
Oh. Sorry, Rachel.
Wow, no finger down, George.
No, I play. Listen, I show up.
Hold on.
Yeah.
For those of you listening at home or in the car, we have 10 fingers up. Like a normal person, I feel like I put down the appropriate finger. You have a pinky
I didn't know
left,
there was
George.
a certain etiquette for finger down.
George, look at your pinky.
I'm a fancy man.
You?
I'm very fancy. This is very elegant, Rachel. They didn't teach you this in boarding school?
My judgment
You
has
know,
like.
this is what helps is you have the glass.
I know that.
Pinky out. The pinky out while holding the glass. It's called class, Rachel. Get you some.
I don't know. I just looked over and I saw.
Listen, the only times I've been to Vegas, I am so like Middle Eastern immigrant lifestyle. I bring $5 and I go to the nickel slots and I get to play for like an hour and a half and I go home happy. It's great entertainment.
I know. Well,
anyways,
good for you.
Are you losing?
Good for you. Yeah, that dang pinky.
No, I just want to make sure everyone listening on the podcast knows that Rachel is losing. That's
I
all.
have 5 up still. Okay, go.
All right, next. Finger down if you have lost money in cryptocurrency. Where my crypto head's at, yeah.
Nope,
I'm still good
there. Staying strong at 5.
I'm not playing with that stuff.
The sad thing about crypto is crypto market, it's gone down, not really recovered, so lots of money lost, but over 46,000 people have lost $1 billion in crypto scams. So not even just crypto.
Just straight fraud.
Yes, there's so much.
Many
out
more
there.
have lost money in crypto, regardless of a scam.
That's right.
They just
but 46,000 people, over $1 billion in just the scams in crypto, which is just wild.
All right, next.
Okay, number 8, you don't have a will.
Finger down if you don't have a will. Was someone excited they didn't have a finger? Okay, you have a will. That's good. Didn't know where you're going with that. 100%.
So only 33% of Americans actually have a will or an estate plan.
That means 7 out of 10 don't.
I know.
Which
it's
means
easy. Get a state-specific will. Mama Bear Legal Forms is one that we use. Yes.
They make it super easy. You do it online, and it's like
worth it.
You just do it, you set it and forget it. Like Ron Popeil and the rotisserie chicken. These guys get it. You don't know about the rotisserie chicken from Ron Popeil? Come on, where's my old people at? Set it and forget it. Anyways, part of the podcast is I teach Rachel pop culture references that only 70-year-old people would know about. It's great.
It's true. It's true.
Get you a will. Okay, next. Finger down if you've ever leveraged debt that led to bankruptcy. That one was just for Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey in the crowd. Finger down for Dave. Sick burn. It's fine.
That was a hard one.
It's fine. It worked out for him, guys. Don't feel too bad.
Okay, last but not least. So George has 6, I have 5. Okay. Didn't check your credit report, so your identity was stolen.
You put this in here just to make it even.
Oh!
That's cruel.
Wow, what happened, George? Talk
this
to me
is
about
crazy.
this.
About a decade ago, I got calls from debt collectors, and they're like, "Hey, you owe money. You've never paid the $1,700 on this AT&T account and a Verizon account." I was like, "What psychopath has both?" First of all, on a cell phone, who has got two? And so it turns out they used my social security number, an address, my everything, and opened up these accounts across the country, and never paid a dime on them. And so now they're coming after me for this money because I didn't check my credit report.
George.
I know. So
I'm actually very sorry for you.
Yeah, life hack.
That's hard.
When I started at Ramsey, I got ID theft protection from our friends at Zander Insurance. Dave covers it for all the team members. It's super cheap. Y'all, they did all of the heavy lifting for me. This is dozens and dozens of hours of recovery on this stuff, and it was a lifesaver.
We've gotten more. I feel like you and I on the Ramsey show hosting. Was it us? Maybe it was someone else.
I'll take credit.
Yeah. And we had 2 identity theft calls.
It happens.
So and it just ends up being a part-time job.
Freeze all of, with the credit bureaus, freeze your accounts, because we're not going into debt. And the only time you need to do that is when you're going into debt, check your credit. So
that's
life hack for that one.
All right, so as we can see, we're not all perfect.
How many of you have 5 or more fingers still up?
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
All right.
Wow.
That's
okay,
a good
does
portion.
someone have all 10? Oh, good.
Good.
I'm so glad.
Who is
That
down
means
to 1 or 2 fingers? Make some noise.
How much?
Well, don't be too excited about it. 1 or 2 fingers still left. Dark situation. Okay, so Rachel, biggest money mistake you've made?
The biggest money mistake. Oh gosh.
It doesn't have to be big. It can just be regret. No regrets. You've learned this now, Rachel, from Where the Millers.
Regrets. I didn't get that.
No regrets.
No regrets. I don't know. I mean, I feel like my consistent mistake, I'm trying to think off the cuff here. So I'm going to say my most consistent mistake when we went to the subscriptions, I do things and I forget about it. And then I see it 90 days, a year later, and it keeps charging. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So for me, that's the bad habit I'm in, the mistake. So that's the one that's coming top of mind is continual, which is not good. It's not a good money habit.
Well, thank you for your vulnerability. Okay.
You're so welcome, George. What's yours?
Mine had a lot more zeros on it. I got in a small car accident, like fender bender, outside of the old Ramsey Solutions building, which means, by the way, every single person that works there is now like looking out the window at this situation. Fire trucks, police cars, you name it. Everyone's there. Ambulances.
See it all.
The woman was fine. But a few months later, I get served a lawsuit in the mail.
No.
I was on my dad's insurance. I was a young buck. We were underinsured. And she sued us for $375,000.
No.
That was the most money I've ever seen in my life. So here's what ended up happening. She was like in her 40s, but she had a degenerative spine disc situation. She had the spine of an 80-year-old woman.
No.
And she was an ambulance chaser. The insurance company was like, we just keep getting more and more boxes of her medical history. They just keep coming in. She's done this multiple times. So she ended up suing both insurance companies. Mine and hers got $25,000 from each, and that was up to the limit. We didn't pay a dime out of pocket.
It was all insurance.
It was the scariest time of my life. It was 3 years of this, y'all, of waiting for this lawsuit pending.
Oh, that's terrible.
Looming in my life, causing more anxiety, which I already have plenty of. So don't be underinsured, y'all. Please make sure you have the right type of insurance, enough insurance, especially when it comes to your cars and your homes.
I know. That's crazy. Okay, so we make mistakes. The arena of 6,000 people make mistakes. All of you listening have made money mistakes, but we're not the only ones in the world.
Yeah, we like to talk about things that don't involve us, which is celebrity money mistakes.
Celebrity
you guys want to hear some
mistakes.
of those?
These are good. We dug these
have
up.
a lot more zeros. One of my favorites is this involves keeping things from your spouse. Ryan Reynolds bought a soccer team, a Welsh soccer club, Wrexham AFC, and neglected to tell his wife, Blake Lively, first, and it was a $2 million decision. And her reaction was not good. And apparently they're still working through it, Rachel.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they, George?
They're still together.
Working through it? Yeah, I just wonder how much they're worth too, right? Because like $2 million, obviously that's a lot.
Sure.
So where is it? But still, you can't hide purchases, can't hide soccer teams from the wife. Not good. Whew. Not good. Okay, this one's about living above your means. So Michael Jackson, when he passed, he actually owed, this is just crazy to me, $500 million he had.
When he died?
In debt, yes. And he continued to keep the lifestyle that he was doing, buying more and more and more and more. And yeah, $500 million in debt, so.
Live on less than you make, people. Oof, that's a tough one. Another one, celebrity money mistake, bankruptcy. Dave Ramsey. Again, I don't want to, beat a dead horse here. But he's not the only one, okay? Other people, Dave's leaving. He's done with this.
He is, look at him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We're
this
here
can't
for
be
you. We love
okay.
you.
Dave Ramsey is coming on stage to defend himself or punch me. I don't know which. Oh, he's good. Whew. All right. Other celebrities, though, who have filed bankruptcy, Alec Baldwin, 50 Cent, and MC Hammer. So, Dave, you're in good company, man. It's fine.
Dave and 50 Cent. Sounds about right. Feels right. All right. Tax evasion. Are you ready for this?
Oh, classic. Celebrities love tax evasion, don't they?
No. I didn't say that, America. He did. So Shakira.
Oh, boy.
I know. Was accused by the Spanish government of failing to pay close to $14 million in taxes.
Wow. Apparently, Rachel, her hips don't lie unless you ask them how much they made that year. And then they will lie all day long, won't they, Shakira?
Oh, my gosh.
If you're listening to this podcast.
No. Okay. Can I stick
Why are you
up?
defending tax evasion?
I'm not defending it, but I do think
What do you have pity on Shakira for?
Okay, someone like a Shakira, she's a singer, so she's probably obviously making tons of money, and she probably has people in her life that are helping her. I feel like a guy, like her money guy that she gives her money to like do everything. I bet he screwed her. Like it's like, oh my gosh.
But also, pay attention and know what these people are doing with your money.
Excuse.
There's the life lesson.
It is, yes. You have to know what's going on.
Dying without a will. This is a dangerous one, especially if you're Prince. Yeah, it took 6 years to sort out his $156 million estate because he died without a will. Yikes.
Get a will. Okay, Nicolas Cage. Ready for this?
Love a Nick Cage reference.
A Nick Cage reference. Bought a castle in Europe and a pet octopus. So the castle was $10 million. The octopus, named Cool, is $150,000 on impulse. That's what it says.
It sounds like a 7-year-old made these decisions. I want a castle, I want an octopus. I'm gonna name him Cool. And they just wrote a check.
I know.
For $10 million. What is going on?
Not good. So impulse buying, we've all done it.
Yeah.
It's a part of culture today.
But I don't impulsively buy castles and octopuses,
No,
Rachel.
I'm not
So it
saying
makes me
that.
feel a little better about my life.
But I get the spirit behind Nicolas Cage. So, but waiting 24 hours, that's what he should have done. He should have slept on it.
Sure.
Probably made a different purchase.
I think Nick Cage is beyond just sleeping on it. I feel like there's a lot going on there. All right, crypto mistakes. Odell Beckham Jr., for you sports fans, took his NFL salary in crypto. $750,000 salary that turned into $35,000 because crypto crashed.
Man.
So, sorry, Rams.
Sorry, friends. That's
And
not
last
fun.
but not least, Rachel.
Bad investments. I didn't know this one, but Justin Timberlake apparently bought MySpace, hoping to revitalize it, and lost $35 million.
Wow.
MySpace. Did you have MySpace, George?
I 100% had MySpace.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know. I never did. I was like in the AIM.
Well, aren't you just better than all of us, Rachel?
I was in like the AIM generation, like to get
Yeah.
the screen name, AOL, and then
You had real friends. That's the difference. I had to have a top 8 of like
Stop.
digital people that I never met
No,
before.
George.
Well, sorry, Justin.
You
All right.
had friends. You had friends.
So this is the point in the episode where we do a guilty as charged question. If we're guilty, we have to take a drink, which I'm behind on.
and it's been
Normally
very
our
refreshing.
producer, Lindsay, would be here to ask it, but because she's not here in person, I will do the asking. You ready, Rachel?
Yeah.
Here's the guilty as charged.
Okay.
Have you ever broken the pay it forward chain in a drive-thru?
Oh.
Yeah, that drink is gone. It's a
He
mocktail.
just
Don't
chugged
worry. We got a
his
long day
mocktail.
ahead of us. I'm
gonna say
assuming
no.
Miss Little Perfect over here has never done anything.
Okay, how many pay? I think it's happened to me twice in my entire life. Does that happen a lot?
Well, it's probably because you get everything delivered to your door, Rachel. You're not having to go through drive-thrus like the peasants. I'm kidding. 100% I've done this. And I'm going to be honest, it feels good. I do it purposefully. And you know who's always behind me, Rachel? The guy in front of, like, my order is like $3. There's always a minivan behind me with 14 kids. They're all getting Frappuccinos, which are $19 a piece.
God, George,
I don't want-
generosity.
This is like the...
Dude, you can, whatever. You are debt free. Why not, George? Why not? What harm would it do? Even if it was like $50.
It's not about the harm. It's the forced generosity, like when they turn the iPads around and they're like, would you like to leave 50% tip or 1,000? I'm like, neither. You literally did nothing. You literally rang me up. Like, if I'm going to bless someone, I want to do it to someone who deserves it.
Oh my gosh!
Yes!
It's applause.
Yes! Yes!
I don't know if I agree.
I win. Listen, there's nothing wrong if you do it.
Can I throw the God
Trust me,
card in here?
You're a better person than me if you pay it forward.
Can I throw the God card in here? What if you were put in that exact spot in the drive-thru, George, for the person behind you?
Jesus was known for the pay it forward drive-through chain, wasn't he, Rachel? It's in second opinions and hesitations.
Part of me would just think I'm... Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Okay, well,
All right,
the point, whatever. The point of the episode
Is there a point?
is that, yes, there's a point. Money mistakes are going to happen.
Yes.
Like George not paying for that sweet minivan behind town. Money mistakes are going to happen. And we cannot, all of you listening right now, you cannot allow that to define you. And it
True.
is really hard because our money mistakes follow us. We see it. We're digging ourselves out of a hole of debt. Like it is hard, but you cannot let that be the thing that, you know, creates your identity and who you are. You have to separate those two.
Beautifully said. And have grace for yourself.
Yeah.
If you're over 12, you've made a money mistake, and that's normal. Don't beat yourself up. Don't look in the rearview mirror because you'll get a crick in your neck and get into a car wreck. Look forward and go, I'm never going to make that mistake again. I've learned from this lesson. And one of the things you can do is just make sure you're protected. As you're building wealth and doing the baby steps, you got to protect everything you're building. And that means Investing in things with a long-term track record, with pros who can help you understand it, getting the right types of insurance, getting the right types of protection so that these things don't happen. And use common sense wisdom. Listen to the Ramsey Show.
For sure.
That'll help.
Absolutely. All right.
Thank you. Well.
Okay, so who finished? Well, George finished
mine.
his. Don't, George!
Oh my gosh, I got on the carpet. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I chugged mine after the drive-thru reference,
show off
so
in front of everyone.
I won. And the Paloma Mocktail is great to make at home. Cost breakdown, you can get a jug of grapefruit juice for like $4. A lime is less than $1. 12-pack of Topo Chico for $10 or $11, depending on where you're at. Comes out to 60 cents a glass. That's
Very
a great
easy.
drink. And if you want to add a little something to it, a little tequila, it'll add another $1.50 to that.
Yep.
So if you want to do this at home, quarter cup of grapefruit juice, half a lime squeezed, half a cup of Topo Chico, stir it with ice. Very refreshing.
And there you go. All right, and for all of you listening, you can get the recipe in the show notes and let us know on social media if you've tried it out. So you can follow me on Instagram and George as well.
Absolutely. Well, it's closing time, Rachel. Y'all had fun today here at Smart Conference in Dallas. Thank you to our live studio audience. Be sure to follow, subscribe, listen to all the episodes, share it with a friend who needs some levity when it comes to money, Rachel.
That's right. All right, we'll see you next Thursday on
Smart Money Happy Hour.
Cheers.